Hey y'all, this is Big Gene, and we got company today. And when we have company, we have to act accordingly. I know a lot of y'all out picnicking and having a great time. So when y'all come back, maybe y'all get a chance to watch this while Miss Jinx is watching me. She's so finicky, she decides when she want to come around. So she decided to get on the back of my chair today. Let's do a shout out right quick to Momo Love. It's her birthday. Happy birthday, Mo. Wish you many, many more. Thank you for all your support here on the channel. Even though you ain't a member yet. Oh, I'm gonna get you. You ever become a member, Mo? You know you're gonna get it. Um, Shout out to Keisha over there at Crimes and Chaos. Y'all go check that out, man. Listen to what this young lady is saying. She hotter than fish grease. She gives you the update information on all kinds of crime and chaos in the music industry and in the world. Y'all go check out, man. Come on. We got to support our own. One painter for hire. Salute. Thank you for that super chat. Yeah. So what I want to talk to y'all is today, I talked a little bit about it last night. And so I put the title Drake versus Ross. Now, is no is not a lyrical battle between them two because Ross will outdo Drake lyrically any day, and that's hands down. This beat that they having is industry driven. The beef that these people are starting in the music business, trust and believe, is industry business. It's industry driven, and it sells streams, it sells the artist, is also sells death. Because any one of these artists get hurt out there, the insurance company gonna automatically get anywhere from 10 to $50 million, depends on how much they got on their head. Because they definitely have contracts that is going to make sure that if anything happened to these artists, they are going to get paid behind it. These companies behind them. So we're going to get that straight first. Eric Lewis, what's going on with you and Candy Girl out there? Latoya, these are people that are members. Aretha G. Clark, hey Aretha. Keisha 78, hey Ms. Rose, it's Daryl. We'll stab you. One Fly Lady Sparkle 999. Okay. Dog Pound 713. What up with you? And Mr. Jason King over there at King Clothing. You know what I'm saying? So now let's get to this whole industry stuff because I want to really let y'all know. Pac and Big had a real beef. I don't care what nobody said. I spoke to Big the week before he died. And Big could not understand why Pop was beefing with him. And I told him, and I had a conversation about your man being in jail and you're not doing anything to help him. You're not giving no concerts. You're not raising no money. They had Jasmine Guy, Jada Pickett, and it was another girl. It was Jasmine Guy, Jada Pickett, and it was somebody else going around doing collections from people in the industry to raise money for Pac's bail. Now, nobody in Big's camp was telling him, yo, go and do a concert and go, because you know you got clubs that they'll let you have the door. They just take the bar. And that wasn't going down, and that didn't happen. Oh, let me get this straight. I almost lost my mind. Just hold this to me. I'm gonna come back to this, y'all. I gotta do this. I got a call today because I was going through Facebook, and I should have started the show off with this. And this is, I came in contact with one of my old girlfriends, Corinne, and we had such a spiritual and enlightened conversation about old and new that it blew my mind. Now you talking about somebody back in the day that was all that in a bag of chips. 5'10", about 5'11", body incredible, skills, talents. She could braid her. She would braid your scalp. That's how nice she was. If you had a pulse in your head, she'll braid that too. Because I was wearing braids at one time. I had to go all the way out in Long Island and get my hair braided from her, but she was just mean. Corinne was mean for no reason sometimes. You know what I'm saying? If you breathe hard, you hear what I'm saying? If you breathe hard around her, she would go off because she felt like she was the shit. Okay. Came from good parents, mother, father. You know, anybody from New York know how Long Island women were. You know what I'm saying? Come from good parents and everything like that. Mother and father worked in the hospitals. You know what I'm saying? Raising her own. She had a son. When I met her was one. He's in his 30s now. Was loving me some Corinne. You know what I mean? And she just was, like I said, mean for no reason. But I would check that ass. We're not doing that, Corinne. Did like that. And her mother used to always tell her her mother was a deep, devout Christian. It ain't him, Corinne, it's you. It's you. She never understood that. But now she understood that. But we had a great conversation that was spiritual day that led me that I really wanted to do this show today. That I really wanted to put y'all up on game today because God will take you sometimes, not all the time, all the way to the bottom and strip you of everything and build you up to his glory. And I seen that's what he did to Corinne. She went through everything a woman could go through with certain dudes and certain people. And now she get to talk about her glory of God and what God has brought her through. And it was touching to me. And it felt my soul just to hear her change. And I appreciate having that conversation with you today, Corinne, if you're watching. And may God continue to glory, continue to love. And I appreciate you for that testimony and sharing that with me today. So now I'm getting back to this Pac and this Big thing. And I want y'all to understand this, that both sides knew what was going on and what was the possibility of people may be dying in the streets. Because before both of them was had died, people in the camps was beaten. One dude, black, I think it was either black or Lee, got killed over some bullshit. People out in Cali was getting killed over bullshit that had to do with some industry shit. Unique told y'all that he was about to go to war with a West Coast dude over what he said was some free world shit. Some stuff out here in the street they got to do with Big and Pac, and it had nothing to do with him. But he's about to go to war in jail with somebody. Put on some more light in there so y'all can see that I shaded there a little bit. You know what I mean? So he's about to go to war, and he called it some free world stuff. Now, the industry wasn't so big on this happening because they didn't know that a dead rapper sells 10 million 10 million albums or 10 million CDs or 10 million whatever you want to call them, like streams now, or more than that. They learned that with Pac. Because prior to Pac, there was no rapper that ever got murdered or died over a beef. Prior to Pac, there was no rapper that we had known that died going to war or battling with somebody than Pac. So when they Pac died, they seen that Pac, not saying his music wouldn't have went that high, but they see his music soared from his death. Some other people saw that too. You know who I'm talking about. Some other people knew the numbers too. So now it was said to me, I don't care if Pac gotta die, Big gotta die, Suge Knight can go to jail. That was a conversation that somebody had with some other people. I never thought at the time that it was some industry stuff until later, realizing that they had to get that information from somebody high up in the industry. Gerald Hempfield, how would I handle that situation with Drake and Ross? First of all, Ross ain't got no business right there. He would have been shuttled off. I'm gonna keep 2 men with him, get him out of here. Those guys ain't gonna go near him. That's the first thing you do. I don't give a fuck about, yo, boss, get out of here. Y'all get him out of here. Y'all shovel him out of here. Make sure, got my gunman on him, got my dude nice with his hands on him. You don't be around this. That's the first thing. But let me get back to this. Then we handle it up front. And all that dancing around, no, the best defense is a great motherfucking offense. Not giving you time to think about it. No, I'm not listening to that. I'm not dissing Pac. I would never diss Pac or nobody else. So Big did not know that that's what he's supposed to be doing, other than the fact that Pac did have a sexual assault case with him against him, which we know he didn't do anything. Which Big was probably too young to articulate that he's doing his show for somebody like that, and may have did something regarding his get out of here then. Good. So I can have my chair back. It may have done something about his career because he was doing show. So somebody had a sexual assault case against him. But that's the only reason I could see him not doing something, but he should have did something for his man. He didn't have to say it was for Pac. He could have been just doing shows here in the city and giving the door to Jasmine and Jada Pinkett. For you people that's worried about when I do like that, I've always done it all my life. It's a habit. When I really want to think about something, I go like, so thank you for your analogy. Christy, what's going on? So now, the industry now sees that not only they sell records, they get a big ass check from the insurance company. They get a big ass check from the insurance company regarding the death of their artist, because they had gave them a loan, because all a record deal is a fucking loan against money that you make for them. It's a loan against money that you make for them. That's a whole nother story. Brian Solo, I don't know if Diddy would have a say so over that. It may just have been told to him that was going to happen. Because had Pac, you got to realize, had Pac and Big been in the game, the rap industry wouldn't have went the way that it was supposed to be. You know, they was trying to get away from the West Coast and the East Coast. And I'm going to tell you why. The music industry was trying to get away from the West Coast and the East Coast. This is what this is about. I have to take this off. Shout out to Lucky Lefty. Let me put a banner up. Oh, I looked in the car. I have about 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 10 books left. I got 10 books left. Probably 5 and 5 or something like that. 4 right here. About 10 books, 5 and 5. Y'all better jump on it like a fat rat in the cheese factory. So the industry, now they see they get money from the sales of a dead rapper. They get money from the insurance of a dead rapper. And they ain't got to pay much of nothing now. They saw that in Pac. Then they saw that again in Big. The industry has a way of making you think that it's a street beef, making you think that they have nothing to do with what's happening and what's going on out here in the street. Because it used to be a time, whereas, yo, her ass too fat, she can't be in the video. It used to be in time was that No. Red, black, green, yellow. No flags in the video. It used to be no gang signs in the video. Then they saw the destruction sells. Did you notice in the BET award show, and I rarely watch them, but I particularly watched this one because Sexy Red is from St. Louis. But did you notice everybody could say bitch, hoe, shit? And when Usher got up there and he started talking, they beeped his shit out. They beeped his words out. I hear you, Sean White. Sean White said that. Oh, hold on. Excuse me, y'all. I'm sorry about this. So I did a whole opening monologue talking about it's my boo thing, birthday today, more love. And when I look down, you saying thank you, Bron Solo. That's how we doing it, Mo? That's how we getting down, Mo? Let me go back to my show before I, before I had to, Mo, don't play with me today. Be more than fireworks going off. So now, angel light over darkness, don't worry about it, mama. Sometimes you got to put them in their place. You know what I mean? You're not going to be doing that. Yeah, Ron, I'm doing a show like right now, but to be quick with it, I had some people go over there do a wellness check. They said that nobody's been in the house for 2 weeks. They looked at the mail and see the mail haven't been touched for 2 weeks. You know what I mean? Huh? I don't know, bro. They say they don't seem like no. They checked around the whole house, bro. All right, so I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna do it in another week and see what's going on. All right, next week about this time. All right, later. All right, so now Queen R, what up with you? New York girl living in Philly. All right. So now, book one, Elijah, I got you. Thank you. If you order in a book, please put book one or book two. If you don't say a book number, you're gonna get book one. I'm letting you know. If you don't say two, you're gonna get one. So now, the industry, this is how they play the part in the streets. They told Puff, somebody told Puff, because this was not no And I used to thought it was what I call it. This shit is crazy. I gotta go to the phone on this one. I used to think them telling Puff or Puff saying that was a self-fulfilling prophecy. How the F you're gonna say, I don't care if Pac gotta die, I don't care if Big gotta die, I don't care if Suge Knight could go to jail. And all that shit happened exactly like it did in the order you said it. I used to thought that was a self-fulfilling prophecy. But then I knew things that was happening behind the scenes. You understand? I knew things that were happening behind the scenes, and knowing that it was happening behind the scenes, I had to say, you ever heard of terminology, put a battery in their back? The industry works and put a battery in people's backs because they know and they have the history that controversy, beefs sells more than the plain artistry. Check it out. The music industry did not want Pac and Big to represent the coast, each one of the coasts, because they saw a different, they saw a different avenue of money coming through, and they didn't have to put up shit or put out anything like they was putting out to the artists on the East Coast and the West Coast. When you got artists that's getting deals for $800,000 and not even putting out an album that's selling a thousand or 10,000 copies, like you had some East Coast artists doing at the time, why wouldn't they want to spend the money on the South artists where you could get them a check for 250, 300,000, and they bring you back a gold album. They bring you back a platinum album. They bring you back your money and some, and after you give them the 250,000, and you make 20-something thousand off 20-something million off them, they still owe you. Your single go platinum 5 times, 4 times. Your album go gold. Your album go platinum. And you a down south artist. You done got 200, 300,000 off of them. They done made 30 million off of you, and they still give you, say you still owe us. Hey, pretty gangster, what's up with you and Darnell Martin out there? Volume for Justice, Universal Perspective. So now they didn't want the East Coast and the West Coast to have that power. So we got to keep this shit stirred up. And two of the greatest rappers through bullshit street beef, through bullshit in the streets that was propagated by the industry. Naomi Nia kept it going and caused street dudes to get in it. Now, where am I going with this? Because right now, it looked like it might be going on the West Coast again with Kendrick Lamar, and that he's making a lot of noise on the West Coast. As if it was going to be the same thing if Pop Smoke was still alive. But the industry has something to do with Pop Smoke not being here. Oh, Jane, you capping. Oh, Jane, you capping. That's what you young kids, that's what you young people say, right? Anybody in Pop Smoke's camp. Now, I told y'all last night that my goddaughter and T.O, they went to school together. He was in Catholic school, came from good parents, the whole 9 yards. Marv Bryce, thank you for that cash out. That Big Gene 52, appreciate you. Now, I'm going to tell y'all this, and y'all do the research on your own. Anybody in Pop Smoke camp that was up at K Slay's show 2 weeks before K Slay, 2 weeks before Pop Smoke died, y'all come on here and tell the people that I'm lying, or anybody that heard the show. And I don't know if K Slay aired it, but he told the people in Pop Smoke's camp, listen here, y'all got to protect his life with y'all lives. Because not only he's the bag, he's the one that's about to bring it back. So y'all need to protect him because they don't want it here. So y'all do whatever y'all got to do to protect his life. I don't need nobody capping. I don't need nobody talking shit. Did anybody hear that show? Did anybody know that to be true? It's a certain company that wanted Pop Smoke to sign with them. And he didn't at the time, and he wouldn't. They put it out that he was going to be a problem. Anybody know that Pop Smoke would have been the next right here in New York? He had the charisma. He had the talent. Ooh, ooh. I see some of it up in there. I see some of it up in there. He wouldn't sign with them. So they put it out on the street that he was going to be a problem. We don't need him. He doing shit with 50. I always wondered why K Slade will tell that kid crew, y'all got to protect him. Y'all got to protect him. I know a lot of shit that I don't say. Trust and believe. If some of those people, your favorite rappers, them, and they start talking all kind of bullshit about me, I will put, man, listen here. I'm not the one to play with. Elijah, Pop Smoke would have been a force to reckon with here on the East Coast. He loved this Brooklyn shit. He had talent. He had the kids. He had the charisma. And he was bringing the good teams with him. Because what? I just got invited to a couple of places. I don't think I'm cooking. I was going to cook. I bought some stuff to cook. But why? Ain't nobody here. Eyes alone! Eyes alone! Girls is wherever they at, they grown and gone. Eyes alone! Ole hee that nigga crazy. Oh my God. So it'd be a waste. I was gonna make me some I was gonna queue up some burgers, some turkey burgers and some burgers. Just spoke to my goddaughter. She was talking about, I wish you had a pool. I do too. But I'm getting out of here. This is gonna be my last year on the East Coast. I want to go southeast or southwest. So now, the industry, when they don't want somebody or they know they could get more money on these beefs, the guys who are executives have people into the street and they'll tell a man's them to tell a man's in them to tell a man's in them man. Brown skinny girl. Thank you for that cash app. Appreciate you, mama. They'll tell a mans and the mans, yo, make it hectic wherever that person go. Put a bug in their ear. Ask them why. Let them know they ain't gonna be no good out here. Chase Father's Angel, what up with you? No, don't try. Hold on, Mo. Don't try to do that right now. After you didn't sing kisses to Bron Solo and everything like that. I don't play second to nobody, Mo. I don't understand why you think or what you think because the pretty face, Mo. Nah, you think pretty face, Mo? Nah, we not doing that. Now you gonna have to re-go. I'm gonna let you have a good birthday today. I'm gonna let you have a good birthday. It's your birthday. Get busy. It's your birthday. Get busy. It's your birthday. Get busy. Get busy. Get busy. Hey, yo. All right. Go, Mo. It's your birthday. Go, Momo. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Did Sean do that for your birthday, Mo? Get it right. Don't play with me. I want to answer this, and I know y'all tell me to leave these ignorant people right there. Mr. Shamrock, do I look like the type of motherfucker that knew if kids was getting home, I would stand around and let that happen? And if I did, and if I do, click off the channel, because you don't need to be here if you think that of me. If I see you getting your ass whooped in the street, I might stop it. If you outnumbered, get that nigga a fair one. Which one of y'all want to fight him? I got a dude that gave me a beer deal. I got a dude that gave me a beer deal. You know what he told me? He said, yo, you may not remember this. Some Germans, this is what he said. That's what they was calling Puerto Ricans. He said some Germans surrounded me over there by Booker T Junior High School on Columbus Avenue. You was walking with a backpack on. It was a second job that I was going to. He said they had me surrounded. You stopped and you said, yo, listen here, all y'all ain't gonna beat them up. Just over 20 years ago, I said, all y'all ain't gonna beat them up. If y'all wanna fight them, y'all gonna give them a one-on-one. If you ain't gonna do it one-on-one, you ain't gonna do nothing. It's gonna be me and him against y'all. This kid came back, he made it into marketing. You think I'm bullshit? I'll be right back. He made it with a beer distributor, a liquor distributor. He said, Big Gene, we want to give you your own beer. This is not the final product. This is the final product, but this is not the final artwork. He came back and said, yo, I remembered the situation, but he said, when I saw you on YouTube, I had to get in touch with you. I don't think it's whoa, it's the 4. It's an L. Giving me my own beer. A East Coast hazy IPA. It's an East Coast hazy IPA. It's got a citrus flavor to it. It's pretty good. It's damn good. It's good that women gonna like it too. They try to use that picture that I was on there with Big now. At the Soul Train Awards. Yeah, but that's not the final product. I mean, the final picture. Oh, somebody knows something about it. You see, he said IPA are real popular right now. Yep. East Coast Hazy IPA. And one beer, I told them whatever they do, don't put nothing in you. Don't put nothing in there that have people on the diddlers list. She comes to the house, be like this. Yeah, wake up the next morning. Nah, we ain't doing that. Look at Queenie off. Send me one. I always want some. Bodyguard versus Sir Cock. I take the bodyguard. Yeah. So I got to work with the distributors, get it out and about. So you got that citrus look. It's got that citrus flavor. So, like That dude came back after years of seeing me, knowing that, man, I was investigated for child abuse for 3 years. I lost my job because I'm choking the dude at the hospital because he gonna talk about what you gonna do if I did. And here it is. I gotta see this little baby with scars on her vagina and everything like that. They gave me a chance to resign because he saw what I did. So for all you cats out there, you that wanna believe, want to think, you ain't gonna have not one witness. You're not gonna have not one person that gonna say Gene saw him do this to me. You might have a nigga that said that I choked the shit out of him, or I did some, or I threw somebody out of somewhere. But you're not gonna have no witness, no woman to come forward and say, "Yo, Gene was there when they drugged me and just that and the whole 9 yards." None of that shit. And I'm just speaking on that, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel a certain kind of way because I know how y'all look out for my health and y'all say, Gene, don't let them get to you and stuff like that. But they come on this street. And for my moderators, listen here. I gotta tell y'all moderators, they are sending people to my channel. You understand? To cause disruption. They're gonna try to get close to y'all. They're gonna try to be cool with y'all. I need y'all to understand, I've been having the same people since I started. And nothing gonna change. I might get one or two back again, the whole 9 yards. I'm looking about one or two other ones. You know what I mean? But I want y'all to understand. Y'all just as important to me. And don't let the people out there who mean us no good come in here and try to mess us up. Let's get back to this. Pop Smoke turned down some people. Those people put word on the street, and it got to one of the biggest DJs in the country. And he warned Pop Smoke's people. He warned Pop Smoke's people that they was coming at him, and they had to protect him at all costs. The industry is behind this beef shit. The industry knows that it's going to sell, and get attention that they don't have to market. They don't have to do any marketing. That this shit sells. Brian Brown, this is a whiskey glass, not a beer glass. It's when you drink it fine whiskey. I don't know nothing about it. I'm not lying. It's dark. He said IPA is Indian Pale Ale. Okay. Ooh. I got one book. I already sold. I told you I got 10 books. One is for sale right now. I just sold one. Y'all need to knock these 9 off so I could go on my vacation. I'm gonna get that out to you on Monday. I don't owe anybody no more books. You already got them. I got 9 books to go. I wish I had some of Pop Smoke's people in here or somebody who heard that conversation that K Slay gave them at the radio station that night. They can send it wherever you want it to go. You're a distributor. If you know any distributors that want it, they can send it anywhere. Pop Smoke was my new favorite rapper, man. For real. Especially when he had got with 50, he was my new favorite rapper. So let's tie this shit up, bro. Let's make it make sense. Drake used the E40 format on Rick Ross for whatever beef they had out there. But it was one of those real serious guys that got injured and got hurt. So now Drake ain't loud in Miami no more. And he's going to see or the people around him is going to see what real street shit is. Because it's just certain people and certain things that you don't do. It's certain people and it's certain things that you just don't do and think that you can rap your way out of it, buy your way out of it, or act your way out of it. Certain things are just built on principles. Pac and Big and that beef should show people that it ain't worth it. People are too sensitive now. People are too, like if you go on somebody's page and you don't like something or you say something, people get real mad and upset. Nigga, you went on some, you think I'm mad because you came on my page and said that shit? If that makes you happy, if that excites you and make you think you done something because you came on somebody's page and typed something, keep on doing it. Because God gonna keep on blessing me, whether you like it or not. In the infamous words of y'all know who, 50 Cent. Annie Little, what book do you want? There she go. She couldn't even put book one. You getting book one, Annie Little. I'm telling you. If you don't put the book, you automatically getting book one. Now. Bam. So now, to make sense out of this, don't think that these beefs that's happening with recording artists is not manipulated by the industry and the people behind the industry, because they are doing that. And it's all for a gain of $1. Hold up, Eric Lewis, you just got in there? Look at Eric Lewis. What is that you're drinking, Big G? It's my beer. It's my beer, Eric Lewis. God damn. We got the federales in here. They in there talking about Big G. If you file your taxes already this year, huh? Yo, get them out of here. Get them out of here. They asking me personal shit like, yo, get them out of here. You know what that is, man. Oh, you got a phone call. You just came back on. Okay. All right, sir. I got you, Mr. Lewis. Jarvis Flores, we're good with you. Oh, you want both books? I got you, Miss Annie. Anna Little. I was in love with a girl named Sheila Little, and she don't even remember me. My man told her I seen her, so I'm glad that didn't work out. But I, I was in love with her when I was in junior high school. Yeah, I'll call you when I finish. I was in love with her when I was in junior high school. Sheila Little. She owns I went to her store. She owns one of those African, they have African paraphernalia and things like that. I bought a kente cloth from her store, and I had got it framed and put it in my living room. Yeah. I just seen the name Annie Lewis. Little Annie Little. But anyway, all right. The next show that I'm gonna bring y'all, I'm gonna let y'all know, is Friday. Me and Paperwork gonna be talking with Freeway Ricky Ross, Rick the real Rick Ross' son. We're gonna be talking to him tomorrow. Probably come on tomorrow night. We was gonna try to do a daytime show, but the numbers ain't acting right during the daytime. So we'll definitely be here tomorrow night. Anything that anybody want to say or do, or you know, want me to cover, break down. We already covered the Pop Smoke story. Where you been? Go do the homework on that. and see how the industry played a part by putting messages out there to the streets. Do the homework and see how 2 weeks before he died, was murdered, K Slade told his team they had to protect him with their life. And why did K Slade come at them out like that? Because he knew the industry was putting stuff out there against that kid. No, I only got seven. Only Annie Little bought two. So I only got 7 books left. All right. Yo, thank y'all, man. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow with paperwork, and we gonna do the damn thing. All right. Y'all enjoy yourself. Listen, if you out and about in the streets, keep your head on the swivel. You understand? I tell people this all the time. The 4th of July, Halloween, New Year's Eve, do not play in the streets. And Friday the 13th. All right, Mo, enjoy your birthday, mama. Do your thing. Peace.